When it comes to architectural home styles, there is nothing as distinctive as a log and timber home. This home is certainly one of a kind. You'll want to see this tour. Let's get started. Being on this property, I feel like I'm on the set of Yellowstone right now, and we have an incredible home to show you. One of the first things that caught my eye when I pulled into the ranch is just seeing the timber accents right at the top of the gable. That looks awesome, and we also have that at the face of the covered porch. Now, to add more contrast to those timber accents, the utilization of a lighter color soffit and fascia really helps everything pop, and it draws more of a dramatic effect, really offering good contrast with the dark roofing materials that we see. Starting off, there are 3 different textures and elements. We have stone, Golden Eagle signature 12-inch double hewn, which is really one of a kind, and then also cedar shakes, not only up on the gable, but also in the dormers as well. The combination of mixing a standing seam metal roof with the architectural laminated shingles, that also lends itself to just terrific contrast and another convergence of all these different materials coming together for just this ultimate beauty that we see. The style that you see up there is a Western style roof, and then actually we have a flying rake at the top. That's where it comes out more to a point rather than staying flat all the way across. We also have that same flying rake over the covered porch area, coming out to an angle. Now this covered porch, this is something special. Also, with the accenting stone finish going all the way up, offering just a terrific feature of the front door. That is a 4-foot wide front door, 8 feet tall, plus we have the windows above. Really lengthens your eye up, drawing everything up with both of these lanterns right on the side. This is picturesque. The windows above the front entry in that upper gable allow the opportunity for the homeowners to see the evening stars at night or beautiful sunlight coming in throughout the day. A key element to this home is that everything is taller, it is oversized, and it is unique and cool. This in particular has that hand-hewn finish, just as you see throughout the rest of the home. We've got these awesome timber brackets, and all of these posts, they're holding up these massive headers that we have, and you'll see that as we go around the entire covered porch area. Take a look at this stamped concrete. It may look like wood planking to you, but in fact, it is actually stamped into the concrete and colored. There's a lot of great depth and dimension to this, a lot of good texture, which keeps it slip resistant. Although there are nearly countless benefits of having a covered porch, one of the slight caveats is that it's going to reduce the natural light that directly comes into the home. So with that in mind, having a light color covered porch ceiling finish allows that light to naturally bounce around and creates not only a brighter space here, but allows more of that light to come into the home. You may have noticed that there were no railings on the front of the house, and that was intentional to preserve the view, but we have a great bluff heading this way and we need these rails. What was chosen here is something that is really popular. Using a 1-inch rebar, this actually adds more of an industrial and rustic element to the home, and you'll see that the homeowners utilize that on the inside of the home as well. And then with the edge-worn finish on these timber bottom and top rails, this really continues with the rustic flair that we see throughout the rest of the home. These covered porches are huge. We've got a lot of space. It's nice to be able to have this table just sitting here. You can enjoy your morning coffee and really take in the view. We've got a beautiful creek down there, just rolling hills. It is majestic sitting out here. Now, I mentioned the size of the covered porch areas, and that's so important because the homeowners, they like to host and they like to entertain. So you can have cocktails out here, have people over for drinks, and it's not too crowded. Now, when it comes to all the design options that we see on this home, you can see that there's quite a variety, and all of that is made possible at Golden Eagle's one-stop shop Design Center showroom. The exterior of this home is absolutely exceptional, without a doubt. But when you're building on property like this, you want to make sure you're taking in the views. And that's why having a giant wall full of windows, and in particular a prow wall, this gives you panoramic views of this great landscape. I love it. And that's really what makes this home perfect for these homeowners, is that we're maximizing 360-degree views. We've got windows everywhere. And the dramatic appearance of this home, not only do we have incredible views, but we're also adding to the views with such a beautiful home. How cool is this? We're standing at the top of limestone. It's actually from this property. This was pulled out when digging the foundation for the home. Now, speaking of the foundation, that finished lower level is spectacular. You've got to see that. We'll feature that toward the end of the tour. This home is the perfect combination of stone and wood. All these different textures really bring it to life, adding a lot of character and interest to even the side of the garage. The garage here, we've got a timber accent above, cedar shakes behind it, really offering good contrast. And once again, I just love the color of the soffit and fascia. Really adds a lot of pop to the whole overall color scheme here. Even beyond me here, up in that gable, we also have another timber accent. There is just character and detail everywhere I look. It was important to the homeowners to have covered porches whenever they would exit the home. That's why we have the final covered porch to feature here. We've got our large 8x8 header timber rafters. Now, the inside of the home, that's really what you're waiting for, and there's a lot to see in there. Let's check it out. Our homes are known for their stunning window walls. Not only do these go to incredible heights, as high as 25 feet in here, but also this width is so expansive that we're able to take in the large panoramic views and really enjoy nature as it evolves throughout the year. And there's nothing quite as cozy as a wood-burning fireplace. We've got a huge hearth right here, an incredible chase, extra wide, and it really makes a statement when we saw it from the exterior. But when you come in from the front door, your eyes not only are drawn right to this incredible chase, but also this beautiful wall. On each side of me are doors that head out to the covered porch areas. Not only are those full of glass, but with all the light coming in from the prow feature wall, we can pair that with these high ceilings to really give us a light and airy feeling in this space. One of the keys to successful room design is paying attention to lighting. In this home, we've got uplighting accenting each of these trusses, and you can see beautiful lighting details throughout the entire home. It's important to maximize natural light for daytime and add plenty of layered options in the evening, from functional task lighting to warm ambient table lamps and sconces. Each of these timber trusses are accents in this space, drawing great contrast with the ceiling finish. The metal brackets on the timber accents tie into the clavos that you see on this front entry door. All these metal accents really pair well with the metal hardware that we see throughout the home. Now, this is a Douglas fir door. I had mentioned before that it's 8 feet tall, 4 feet wide, and it is extra thick. It's even cool having this window glass in here. And with it being a Douglas fir door, this thing will last a lifetime, just like everything else in this home. This home is certainly rustic, but you still have all of the modern conveniences of a luxury kitchen. This kitchen is absolutely exceptional. With a rustic alder wood species, the customer preferred to have it this way, and we even have glazing. Even the hardware here, we've got wagon wheel hardware that is pretty cool and perfect for a home like this. These wall cabinets are taller than most, and we have staggered heights, really offering more of an accent, and even some lighting inside this open shelf area. The homeowners told us that they absolutely love having the microwave drawer. They had said they weren't really too sure. They hadn't used one before, but they'd seen it in our previous videos, and they said this is one of the best decisions that they made on their kitchen. This is a big kitchen, and what also makes it great is that you have a pretty big island here, one where a lot of guests can come and gather at the raised bar height. Now, on the back of this island, we've got the same stone that was used on the fireplace. And there really are so many details surrounding us. Even when I look at that front door with those 2 windows above and the incredible windows up there, it brings in so much great light. It really is special no matter where you are in this home. With open concept living, it's important to use your furniture as a way to really delineate the different spaces. So we have that naturally happening with the island there, which defines the kitchen, the back of the sofa defining the great room, living room area, and of course naturally with the dining room table. Now imagine this space up here without all those windows. Not only would it be plain and ordinary and difficult to decorate, but it would also prevent all the natural light from coming in. A great benefit that the homeowners mention is that they love being able to sit in their living room and look up and out at the sky. Everyone loves barn doors, especially on a style of home just like this. We've got 7-foot tall doors, a 48-inch wide opening. Those are beautiful knotty alder with a custom finish on them. Here we have soft closed doors. It just makes for a much nicer experience. We've got premium hardware, a single bent strap, very traditional. And when it comes to the barn door style itself, our homeowners can choose whatever style they like. In this case, we've got a 2-panel with 2 diagonals on the bottom panel, effectively creating an X shape here. Let's show you what's behind the barn doors. We are in the master suite, and there's a lot to get into here. Not only have we maximized some natural light in this space, but we're also layering it with different additional lighting. We've got lighting above the master bedroom, also recessed lighting in the ceiling. And when you look up there, you can see something truly spectacular. We have an additional lofted space in the master suite. That is just awesome. The clients say that they were inspired by the Building My Dream Home video series that we did on YouTube a few years ago, where when I was building my home, I realized that there was a great opportunity to incorporate additional loft spaces with the high ceilings that we have in these awesome homes. So let's take a look up there. Let's see what it's all about. This is awesome up here. There is plenty of space. It's a really large area. From floor to ceiling, this home is at over 25 feet. Now up here, the homeowners plan to utilize this as additional office space. Now what makes this space extra special is that we actually incorporated the views when planning the whole layout. You can see miles and miles. Very awesome up here. I love this space. Now, a secret for you is we have another space like this on the other side of the home. So even when guests come over, they get the same exact experience. That is pretty cool. This is quite a master bathroom. Not only do we have a his and her vanity area, we also have a curbless entry on the walk-in shower. And this is quite a shower. We have 2 windows in this bathroom. One is in the shower, and that is an awning window. So that allows some good ventilation in the space, and we also have a double hung window right over here. Now, how cool is it to have a shower that's actually tiled all the way through, and you have got to see what they did with the shelves in here. It is actually incorporating local stone that came right from the property, and they use that as the shelving. That is just awesome. The walls in this home are so tall that the homeowners had an opportunity to break up the different wall finishes with different texture. We've got shakes up here. There is metal above us in the shower area. It all looks awesome and really cool. Now with the loft above us too, we have exposed rafters, and that adds a lot of cool styling and really unique shadows in this space. Now I really think it's neat that there is the double vanity area. Each person can have their own space. And as you see in many of our other videos, they decided to use our signature hand-hewn finish. It looks really awesome. Now, when it comes to mirrors, a lot of times you're limited with the sizes that are commonly available. When you use our products, you can make those mirrors as big as you want. And what we like about that is then we can really go taller and wider, having a perfect fit for that space. We've got this shower cased out with 8x8 timbers, and the homeowners even use antlers to hang towels. How cool is that? You're gonna see that throughout the rest of the home, a lot of these cool and unique features that really offer more of a Western styling. Before we leave this space, it can't be understated how much of an impact the large trim around the doorways and the windows make, but especially the band board surrounding the whole area. Even on the inverted valleys that we have up in the ceiling, everything is trimmed out with our extra large hand-hewn material. That is awesome. Comment below with some of your favorite things from that master suite. And we've got another suite to show you, so let's check that out. How neat is this to have transoms above the patio door? So this is a 72-inch wide patio door, and the transom above just brings in a lot of extra light, and that is something that can easily be done when you have walls as tall as these are. Right above me, we have another lofted space, which will also have a matching railing system like what you just saw in the master suite. Now the bathroom over here, this is cool. You're gonna wanna grab your notepad for this one. There are a lot of great ideas. This shower has quite a story behind it. You probably haven't seen this before. We actually used stones that came directly from the property, and that is the floor finish in the shower area. And of course, all that got sealed off. The homeowners actually love the way that this feels on their feet, and that's pretty cool. We even stacked stones atop each other over there in the corner. Of course, the stones themselves are naturally busy and there's a lot of character and color to those materials. So we went with more of a muted, large format tile surrounding the entire shower area. Another great detail that was carried over from the master suite is framing out the walk-in shower area with large timbers. And I really like this. Sure, the timbers could have gone all the way to the ceiling, but bringing the header down to a normal header height allows for that to be more of a feature and an accent. We've got cedar shakes above us here. Now the color of the cedar shakes ties in perfectly with the trim and the timbers in this room. So not only do we have that continuation of color, but it also adds new dimension and texture to the space. One thing you'll notice is I'm actually leaving this bathroom a different way than I came in. We've got an ensuite here for the guest, and then we also have access from the garage and mudroom area. That is a great idea. Also a continuation of the same tile goes all the way into there, and it really elongates this whole space. I think that's awesome. Now, one of my favorite things about this entryway is what we have going on here with the mudroom area. This is a very special area with a lot of great details. I'm sitting on an aged oak. This has been weathering outside for at least 15 years, giving it this very natural color. Even behind me, this is true reclaimed material pulled from a barn that used to be on the property. And then even this here just adds a little dimension of color, a lot of good contrast for that barn wood. This is pretty cool. We've even got the antlers above us. Perfect for hanging coats and hats. It's always nice to have a door on the laundry room for when the washer and dryer are going. Now, a few other great ideas to consider is having a utility sink, especially when the laundry room is right off of the garage. It's always great to have cabinets in your laundry room, not only for storing linens, but even additional pantry space. One last thing when it comes to the design of this layout is that we have direct venting from the dryer. It goes directly outside. That gets you your best performance and efficiency for the unit. I'm in the finished garage, and this is a really nice space. We have storage trusses above me, so all of this floor surface is duplicated above. We've got two big garage doors, 10 feet wide, 8 feet tall, perfect for a big truck like this. Now we're 30 feet wide overall in the width of the garage, and the length is extra long. We're also at 30 feet long. That we've got all this extra space, and this is really nice, especially when you have a big vehicle like this. A convenient feature that shouldn't be overlooked is having a water spigot in the garage. It's great for rinsing off muddy boots or even the truck. With hosting and entertaining in mind, the homeowners decided to do something really special with the finished lower level. It's what you've been waiting for. Let's check it out. There is a lot of rustic charm down here. That is without a doubt. This is a fun space. Not only do we have tall walls just like we did in the upper level, but we also are able then to have really large windows, bringing in a lot of great natural light. We've got a full-size billiards table here right in the center of the space, which is perfect for the homeowners who like to have friends and family over regularly in the wintertime for a pool league. It is unique down here with reclaimed steel. We've got reclaimed timbers. This is oak. Beautiful accent lighting. There's even stone on the back of the peninsula. A peninsula which can seat 12 guests. There's even a wagon wheel here. You gotta have a wagon wheel chandelier in a home like this. Now imagine being down in this space and you've got all the windows open, you've got the screen open on the patio door, you get a lot of really good airflow. It's just like you're sitting outside in a screen porch room. That is really nice, it feels really good down here. Also, the access of having a finished lower level with the patio door, it allows you to double that space, which is perfect for entertaining. The back of the peninsula features multiple pieces of artwork that were embedded into the stone. Also, you'll notice that the color of that artwork ties into the stained concrete flooring. The stained concrete brings in a lot of beautiful warmth and color. It's easy to keep clean and has a lot of great character. There is a lot of character in this half bath with a wood top and a copper sink, and then also that corrugated that you saw on the ceiling. That is being used in this custom vanity, which also has reclaimed wood. This is really neat. Even the mirror itself, we've got reclaimed materials on this. This is just perfect for an extension of this finished lower level. This is undoubtedly an impressive home with a lot of terrific design ideas. Comment below, let us know what some of your favorites are. If you like the country western design elements that you see in this home, then also be sure to check out our other video, Luxury Cabin in the Woods.